Good evening, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It's 5:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, May 29th, 2021. I'm here with my video producer, Anthony. He's also my son. Say hi, Ant.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, great. So let's get straight into this. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. None of us here are giving any financial advice because this is purely intended for educational purposes only. Twitter.com link below if you want to subscribe to my entry and exit points, as well as any major market moves that you should be aware of. If you want to stay up to date with my latest videos, I do 2 other ones a day. One is on the graph and one is on NewsCypher. Feel free to subscribe to those. Let's move straight into it. So my total allocation towards RLC right now, I'm baked 40% in, which means that I left some money on the side. Why? Because I like to layer into the trade. I don't go all in on one chip. I was feeling really happy and gleeful at 560. But I told myself, how many times have I wound up buying something and then realizing I could get it slightly cheaper later, or even more meaningful cheaper? So at 560, I said, if I have $100 that I want to buy RLC with, I'm going to take $20. And I'm going to be patient. I'm going to take $20 and layer it in. So there it was, 20% in at 560. I said, on a planned entry point, without market volatility and in a non-emotional state, I devised a new potential entry point, and I said, when it gets down to a certain point, I'm going to buy it at a lower price. And there it was, bang, 522. Now what's happened? I have 60% in cash waiting for the next entry point. Where are those entry points? There's a couple of potential next steps here. One is, if RLC goes to $4, that's another entry point for me. Or if we get to scenario 2, where the strength of RLC BTC goes to 12,000, I'll get in there as well. I'll be all over it, in fact, like white on rice, except I'll only put 20% down, and I'll have a remaining 40% if I do a next purchase, which will be great, because then I don't care if it goes down or if it goes up. If it goes down, I have 40% on the side. If it goes up, whatever I'm already invested in RLC goes up also. See? So that's how that works. Anyway, enough of that. You've heard that on almost every video, and I'm not going to belabor it. Let's go straight into the markets. RLC US dollar, currently 435. Sorry, wait, how much is it?
435.
435. Wait, what's it now?
436.
436. All right, cool. So anyway, we'll let that thing flop around for a little while, but I'm not going to chase it. I'm going to wait for $4, and I'm going to stay my ground on this. Certainly all over the place. This is not only an iExec problem. This is a cross-asset problem. Look, it's the weekend. People are away. No one's really focused in on this. They might be talking about it around the bonfire, roasting marshmallows, making s'mores, whatever they do for, Memorial Day weekend. But anyway, I'm not going to belabor it. I think 436 is fine. I still think the chart's fairly healthy, but I look for the other underlying drivers of RLC. One is Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin, 34,372. I said this week that we were going to be possibly pulling back because we have a head and shoulders on Bitcoin to 35. And, we dropped below 35. We actually went down to as low as the upper end of 33. So let's see how this thing plays out. I don't see it really going much further down. In fact, I kind of feel that we might be on a reversal pattern. I also started noticing an upside down or an inverted head and shoulders here. Not saying that this is going to play out to the upside. I don't really know. What's the price of Bitcoin right now, Ant?
34,000.
Okay, about 34,000. Perfect. All right, so now let's go into the strength of RLC relative to Bitcoin. And here we're at 12, actually, Ant, what are we at?
676.
Good enough. Okay, perfect. So we're down. And you know what? If we get down to 12,000, I'll be a happy man. I'll wind up going in and buying RLC at whatever price it is at that point, because it's all kind of also dependent on what Bitcoin does. Anyway, I believe in this pair. I think this is a good play here, 12,000. If you're a first time entry on this one, I think it's pretty good, because if you look, 12,000 is right around here, and you can kind of almost draw a little bit of a horizontal here. Not to say that it can't go lower, but a little nibble in at 12,000 isn't such a bad spot. Anyway, so there's going to be a little bit more activity here. I plan on posting my end of year predictions tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I'll be kind of like outlining a couple of reasons why I think we're going to be where I think we're going to be at the end of the year. And I'll also outline how I came to that conclusion. So we'll run through all of that tomorrow, not just from a fundamental perspective, but also from, a prediction on some of the other underlying technical drivers that drive my thoughts on my predictions. So anyway, that's pretty much it. All right, everyone, have a good Memorial Day and say goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Have a good Memorial Day weekend.